Hey guys, welcome to the Old Ultra Runner channel. I'm your host Jay Tynert, and today I wanted to do my race report on the Mission Tejas 25K that I ran this weekend. Mission Tejas is a trail race that's put on by Trail Racing Over Texas. It's in a pretty little park named Mission Tejas that's out in East Texas. It's about 3 hours southeast of where I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. My wife and I decided to drive down on Friday afternoon. We got down there and did packet pickup. We camped out, and on Saturday we got up and I ran the 25K. My wife ran her first trail race. She's done several trail runs. It was her first trail race. She did the 10K, and we had a very good time. I'm going to cut over right now and just show you some pictures from where we camped and some pictures of the park to give you an idea of this pretty location we were in. This is the race t-shirt that we received, and this is the finisher's medal I received when I finished the race. Okay, so I'm going to cut to
all the runners are camping. Go all the way up the hill. Beautiful tall trees. There's our car, and there's our little tent set up amongst the beautiful.
Okay, so those were some pictures of where we camped and the start-finish area, and just give you an idea of how pretty the park was. Now I'm going to actually show some race footage from the actual race itself. I hope you enjoy. Thanks.
race go for you?
Very rough.
I heard it took you over an hour longer than your fastest time here.
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
I don't know. I didn't feel good all week. And I certainly didn't feel good today. But
All right.
all right. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. And now I'm going to give a little synopsis of my race. I actually had a pretty rough time out there, but I struggled out there. I think I kind of had a stressful week and didn't feel real great going into the race. It was pretty humid and pretty warm, I guess, for a race. We were in the 70s and then got into the 80s by the end of the race, and Fahrenheit. And it was pretty humid, but I think the biggest thing for me, I just wasn't feeling real great, and I was very timid. It was pretty rooty out there. I don't have a whole lot of pictures of the real rooty parts because I was too afraid to carry my camera during those sections. But I did fall about 3 weeks ago and hurt my elbow on a trail run, and I was very concerned about falling again, and I think I was just way too timid and afraid, which definitely slowed me down. So I felt very slow, and like I said, I was very timid on the trail. It was still beautiful being out there. I really enjoyed it. Trail Racing Over Texas puts on great races, and it was in a beautiful park. Lots of good people out there. I finished the first of the 3 loops. Each loop kind of has 2 loops. It's like a figure 8 where you go through the start finish, but you did it 3 times. And I finished the first loop in like an hour and just under an hour and 15 minutes. The second loop took me like an hour 29 and something, and then the third loop took 1:32. Now, actually, the third loop was actually a little bit better than the second loop because after I finished the second loop, I had decided I was probably just going to drop out. I just wasn't having a good day. I was a little bit afraid of falling, and I just was kind of down, and I sat for probably 5 minutes, and then my wife kicked me out and said, is anything broken? Then you need to get out there. So I went ahead and ran the third loop, and I actually felt better as the loop went on, and at least finished the race, which was good. It was a little, like I said, it was a little disappointing. I was okay, I finished, but I was over an hour slower than when I did the same 25K distance 4 years ago. I ran it the following year and did the 50K, and it's been a few years because of COVID and things since I've been there. So, but it was still fun. It was beautiful. I just wasn't very quick. I think out of 62 entrants, I ended up being 34th, so I was a little under halfway. So I was still far from the very back, but I was 2 hours behind the winners. I think it took me a total of like 4 hours and 16 minutes, something like that. But it was still a great time, a great weekend. If you want to go see a beautiful East Texas race, I'd consider the Mission Tejas one. They put it on. It has a 5K, a 10K, a 25K, and a 50K currently. It's in a small park, so that's why there's several loops around to get the distance, and I think that's why we don't go beyond 50K, because it would just be too many loops. But anyway, it was a great time, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you're interested in more of my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. And other than that, keep moving.